Hello, this is not a State of the Alliance address, but if it was, the state of Brave would be strong. All right, we're in Delve now. Thanks to everyone's hard work. Everyone in Brave helped out, our allies in the Pappy, Anaconda, Sneck Coalition, everyone helped out for this. So we're in Delve. It's not going to be super easy, but it is going to be fun for everyone. So the Keepstar in YZ9, everyone should know, was built by Brave with only the finest materials from Ketch and Impasse by our own Yondu Quill. So it's a Brave Keepstar that's been planted there in Delve. There's still lots of works to do, but this is a big moment. Let's see here. Yes, this is a sweet moment. There's lots to talk about. So we'll take a good look at Delve and see what's going on. There's a lot of goons. We got a lot to do. But with everyone's hard work, we will have a good time. It'll be good fights, good fun, and the rest of this year should be a lot of good spaceships. So let's talk to some other things when we get a chance now.
All right, let's talk about the war. All right, we are living in some amazing times during this war. World record battles, huge numbers on each side that have never been seen before in this game. 14-hour fights, 12-hour fights, amazing stuff's going on. On every side, there's amazing stuff happening, right? That initial warp in by the goons to kill the Keepstar with all those bookmarks and that all perfectly placed in a sphere was goddamn impressive. The changing tactics of how to kill all those battleships and dreads, the different doctrines put in place, each fight happening, new tactics, new abilities. We are in golden times. Supers, Titans, all seeing action. A boson trap. It didn't work, but it was impressive to watch. We're seeing this. We're part of this history being made. It's an amazing time. It's a golden time for everyone involved in this war. They'll be writing books about this. Now, the truth is, there's a lot of narrative and spin going on from our opponents. Like we've talked about in the past, they have a lot of objectives. But it's what they have to do to try and inspire their troops. So don't fall into the name calling, don't fall into the shit posting. We're making history right now. The pilots on every side, whether you're on the good guys or whether you're with the Imperium, we're making history. And I don't want you to think that you should be hating on the Imperium. We love that these guys are showing up to the fights. Without an opponent, we wouldn't be having these fights. We wouldn't be able to drop all the kinds of subcaps and capitals and super capitals that we are. These battles are what makes the game fun. And without an opponent who's willing to show up and fight, and the Imperium is willing to show up and fight, this would be pretty goddamn boring. So, let's stay classy, and remember, we're all one big Eve nerd family. We're all in this to have some fun and escape from the horrors of real life. So, again, a toast to our opponents. While we shoot you in game, we're glad you're on grid with us. Ooh, a little messy on that one. All right, next thing to talk about, CCP changes. The dev team is making a lot of changes right now with the ore changes, the ratting bonuses changes, and the new ESS going in. Personally, I don't think it's going to have the effect that they think it's going to have the effect, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. We will adapt, we will improvise, we will overcome, and learn how to live in this new world. Brave will be just fine in this future. Yes, it's going to be frustrating in the beginning. People who had these did a lot of ratting or did whatever they did, we're going to have to change, and that's okay. I have faith in the combined brain power of all the EVE players to figure out how to min-max these changes and still make money and have fun in the game. So don't get down, don't get salty, don't unsub. We're going to adapt, we're going to make the best of it, and then we'll see what CCP has up their sleeves next. Next thing I want to talk about is attitude. War can be stressful on groups like ours. We're spread out, we're defending in some places, we're attacking in others, and there's a lot going on. Lately, we've seen a bit too much snark, drama, and acrimony, even from our leaders and FCs. I need each of you to work on assuming best intentions. Don't assume people are doing the wrong thing or they're trying to be stupid. Try to act with some kindness. I'm not saying we have to be hippies here, but let's try not to be mean to each other. While we drop Titans and Super these days, we're still an alliance about teaching new players how to play the game. And memeing on them and talking down to them is not going to be helpful to us, right? So when someone's listening in comms and some veteran player is making fun of somebody for doing something stupid, that person who's new and they're quiet in comms, they're going to hesitate to ask questions and get better. And we want better pilots. We want people to grow within Brave and learn and feel welcome and part of the community. So I'm asking you to try and treat your alliance mates with a little more kindness, a little more understanding, so that we can keep growing our strength. If people feel that Brave is not a good place to be, or they feel like people are too edgelordy, they're going to go other places. We want them to stay, grow with us, and we want them to be dropping Titans and Supers with us in a few years. All right. Talking shit in comms or Slack, it's just something we want to try and avoid. There's good-natured fun, and then there's stuff that make people feel bad, and we really don't want people feeling bad. All right. Not a lot more super details to go over. Stuff just changes so quickly. We want you to get your stuff to YZ9. You're needed there, not just Titans and Dreads and Super Capitals. We need everybody there. We need subcaps there, and we especially need people who know how to toast there. There's going to be a lot of iHub warfare going on. There's going to be a tremendous amount of subcap fleet fights happening for the next foreseeable several months. The Imperium is strong, resourceful. They're led by smart people. It's not going to be a cakewalk, and there's going to be fights every day, every week, for months on end. They're not just going to roll over and play dead because we'd like them to. So get your stuff to YZ9, get ready, and join the fleets when you can. It should be a lot of fun. This is what EVE is all about. Other things, as I will remind you, don't chase kitey bullshit. Be brave, not foolish. With that, I will wrap this short Not a SOTA up. Stay classy, have fun, and be brave.